coming in to settle score. Retribution for your crimes, I knew you crossed the line. Gotta break my code of silence. You're gonna pay for your act of violence. Gotta break my code of silence. You're gonna pay for your act of violence. Informative and prison guard. Escape tunnel running through the yard. Scrap up food, reveal your plans you got. Blood on your hands. Fixated on revenge. The manhunt to the bitter end. Regret rainbows, the guilt and shame secrets kept you afraid. Gotta break my code of silence. You gotta pay for your act of violence. Gotta break my code of silence. You gotta pay for your act of violence. Safe in your quiet town. I'm coming in and gonna hunt you down. Ride alone when you're out the gold, no crime exposed. Hail to the hero coming back from war. I'm moving in, gonna settle score. Retribution for your crimes, I know you crossed the line. Gotta break my code of silence. You're gonna pay for your act of violence.
So glad you're with us here for another episode of Breakout TV featuring the wrestlers of Pro Wrestling Battleground. Super exciting episode headed your way today. We kick things off with a triple threat encounter featuring three very, very dynamic competitors. You're going to see Drake Holloway go in there with Cash Kennedy and the Monster Lore. After that, it's going to be tag team action headed your way as they refer to themselves as the Professional Scumbags, the Missing Piece Kyle Pro, and Shay Diesel. They're going to be going up against the tandem of Elijah Dickson and Devo Knight. Those two matches coming at you right now here on Breakout TV.
contest. It is a triple threat bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing 185 pounds.
All day, baby! Come on!
Holloway. Introducing competitor number 2 from South Bend, Indiana, weighing 300 pounds. He is one half of the Battleground Tag Team Champions. Here is Lord. And finally, hailing from Clear Lake, Iowa, weighing 205 pounds, here is the Flavor, Cash Kennedy.
Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Battleground Breakout TV triple threat matchup. Roar taking on 2 relative newcomers here in Pro Wrestling Battleground.
And I'm kind of curious as to maybe some of the backstage logistics of how this match came to be. Have one half of the tag team champions here. Wait a minute, just as trying to make some sense of this scenario, we've got 2 up-and-comers, as you said, Kyle.
2 up-and-comers, both black and brave trainees. Incredibly talented. Drake Holloway I've seen in the area before. Nice drop kick.
Very impressive.
My first time seeing Cash Kennedy.
Samesies.
Cash Kennedy made sure to tell me that he was ridiculously good looking.
Wow, that's some objective insight that you can only get from Kyle Olsen.
He told me to say that on commentary.
That is objective insight.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Oh! Not a lot of room to maneuver here as it relates to the ringside fans. That's very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous, but it looked like it was worth the risk from Holloway.
Now in there, of course, with this being a triple threat encounter, in there with one half of the tag team champions. So some sort of statement to be made if either of Lore's opponents are able to score the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Cash Kennedy and Drake Holloway not a tag team normally, so they would both actually have different tag team partners.
Rolling senton there
in the corner. Who took the worst of that though?
In any event, Lore's to the apron, ready to recuperate. Maybe just perhaps content to let Drake Holloway sustain some continued offensive onslaught from Cash Kennedy.
Cash Kennedy. Oh, nice chop in the corner from Holloway. And again. For someone who claimed to have peaked in high school, Drake Holloway has looked impressive until getting that clothesline from Cash Kennedy.
Certainly some big impact finding its mark there. And of course, Dan Fitzgerald, the referee, with his hands full here. He's got one wrestler using the middle rope and then also has to keep eyes in the back of his head to see what Lore might be up to.
You never know where Lore will come from. Everybody's got to kind of keep their head on a swivel. They are both looking impressive here in the early going. Sunset flip.
Those shoulders are down.
Kennedy kicks out.
Oh, and all of a sudden, the entire temperature just changes with Lore re-entering the ring.
Yeah, he really equalizes things very quickly with just a forearm and just tossing people out of the ring. Lore has been very impressive here at Pro Wrestling Battleground in general. A current tag team champion multiple times and a breakout champion in his own right.
and through it all, just showing no regard for the health, safety, and well-being of his opponents as Cash Kennedy is experiencing right now.
Yeah, Cash Kennedy's about to find out how much those chops hurt. That was a lot.
Cash Kennedy trying to find solace with having a sip of a mixed drink from one of the fans.
Gotta try anything to make your chest hurt less. And Drake Holloway is getting the same treatment.
Seems like Lore has just decided on his own that he wants to dominate this match, and I struggle to think of a scenario in which anything else will happen.
Oh no! Right into the ring post.
The miscalculation of Lore's own doing, I think, there.
Yeah, Lore is sometimes too strong for his own good, which Darren Corbin has taken advantage of a lot as his tag team partner.
Oh. We got some of that vodka cranberry from earlier?
I think it was. They're doing the smart thing, teaming up on Lore.
Oh, just as you say that, Kyle, all of a sudden, you got Cash Kennedy going into business.
Commentators curse.
And of course, there's nothing untoward with going into business for yourself.
No, it's
triple threat encounter. There are no teams.
Every man for himself.
His shoulders were down. That looked like a rather solid pinning combination, but Kennedy settling for the 2.
Just a 2 count, and gotta keep on him because Lore is about to enter the ring again.
You can have it, huh?
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder, I guess.
Yeah, Lore just likes beating up people.
Just destroyed him there with that sidewalk slam. Did not complete the 3 count though.
Yeah, but almost dared Cash Kennedy to break it up. Elbow drop.
And now the game plan here for Kennedy, I hope he has one, because if not, this isn't going to go well for him.
Yeah, I think at this point the game plan is just beat up Drake Holloway.
Yep, heading to the outside, or thought he was going to be content standing on the apron. Does not appear to be the case.
Or, looked like they were going to set up.
What's on the brakes?
Shotgun dropkick. Oh, Cash Kennedy ropes into the nether regions.
Not a pleasant feeling. You could certainly put some sort of protective measures in place, but not necessarily going to fully. Yeah, I think I can just leave it there.
Yeah. All the way back up. Missing the clothesline.
Oh, nothing doing at all.
Yeah, Lore's still on his feet. Missing. Sling blade takes Lore down.
Nicely executed maneuver there, and this is what Drake Holloway needs here. Or alternatively, what Cash Kennedy could need.
Forearm to the back. What's Cash Kennedy setting up for? Super kick right to the face. Drake Holloway going up top. Springboard looks like.
Could be very, very dangerous.
Going coast to coast.
All the way across the ring. When he nailed Lore.
He connected with Lore, but Cash Kennedy rolls out of the way. Black hole backbreaker.
Very dangerous.
Into the cover.
Near fall only.
Yeah, Cash Kennedy cannot believe the Dan Fitzgerald. Arguing with Fitzgerald and got kicked to the side of the face.
After your knee going right into the spine, you would think that'd be enough for a 3, but now Lore in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Lore setting up for that choke slam. Drake gets out of it though.
Telegraph, but only for so long, I think, maybe.
Slingshot stunner.
Still on his feet is Lore.
But here comes Cash Kennedy from the other side.
Oh, Holloway taking advantage. Thought Holloway was heading to
That was so close.
Hey, Winda.
Cash Kennedy able to break it up just in the nick of time, though.
Now all three of these competitors flat on the canvas.
Fitzgerald checking on both.
Maybe a case of who wants to dig deeper, who wants it more. And I got to be honest, I think Drake Holloway so far and what we've seen might be that individual.
He's been fighting from underneath. Larger competitors in both the other two. Oh. Lore missing. Super kicks.
They can render Lore ineffective with shots like that. And they provide a good opening for Kennedy and Holloway to decide it just amongst themselves.
Duck.
Oh, wait a minute.
A low blow?
Yes, it is.
I mean, there usually are no disqualifications in three-way matchups. Big pounce. Setting up for the choke slam. And just drills him.
Oh, that's all.
Here is your winner, Lore.
Of course, when he gets close to me, I get the heebie-jeebies just a bit. You know, that was a case, I think, of Cash Kennedy drawing up his own demise somewhat there as he hit that low blow, but Lore was right there to change the conversation rather quickly, and the power of Lore, too much to overcome.
The following contest, it is tag team action scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at a total combined weight of 507 pounds. First, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, he is the professional scumbag, Shay. Diesel. Let's take him from Egan, Minnesota. Here is the missing piece, Kyle Pro. Increasing their opponents at a total combined weight of 383 pounds. He is Northside or Die from the north side of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The eighth Dickson. And his tag team partner from the south side of Minneapolis, Minnesota. He is the Prince of the South Side, Devo. Together, they are known as the Culture Kings.
Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Battleground Breakout TV Tag Team Action. The professional scumbags versus the pro scumbags, I should say, because it's Kyle Pro. Anyway, okay. Against the Culture Kings, should be a very interesting matchup. Basically, home field advantage for Elijah Dickson. Literally lives 5 minutes from this venue.
And of course, the Prince of the South Side, claiming the entire jurisdiction here of South Minneapolis as his own, which, when you're as talented as Devo Knight is and capable of the things that we have seen, I don't think that's out of bounds.
Yeah, Devo Knight and Elijah Dickson have been very impressive here in the couple times that they've been here at Pro Wrestling Battleground. Shay Diesel got a Battleground Championship matchup, came up short against Ryan Cruz, but looked impressive enough. And then, Kyle Pro is always been here at Pro Wrestling Battleground, former breakout champion in his own right.
Kyle Pro, definitely the ring general here, the most experienced of the four, and definitely feels like just yesterday we saw Kyle emerge as a pro wrestler, and now, gosh, that's got to be, going on 8-9 years?
Yeah, 7-8 years, at this point, yep. Like I said, former breakout champion in his own right. Oh, you can't.
No.
Really hard to Irish whip a guy the size of Shay Diesel.
Turning a miscalculation, though, into some useful offense, it looks like. No wheelbarrow there.
Devo Knight's got to use his speed. And he is here in the early going.
Right, some sort of judo throw, it appears, out of a...
That's the thing with judo throws. It's all about leverage for the most part.
Didn't have any there, though.
But he did not have it correctly there. Forearm almost rocked Shay Diesel.
Now, I don't know if this is the right game for Devo Knight to play, going shot for shot with Shay Diesel.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like maybe it's more fast-paced offense, but when you get caught in a Hurricane Rana, manages to get out, though.
For as vulnerable as Devo Knight was in putting himself at the mercy of the power of Shay Diesel, that was impressive defensive posturing.
And also showing off the power of Shay Diesel, too, in comparison. It's very rare that Kyle Pro is not the most powerful member of his team.
Correct. Very astute observation.
Right to the ribs.
Nope. 2 count only. One section of fans up at the mezzanine level that were not too happy with Kyle Pro. It looks like Shay Diesel's trying to similarly make such warm feelings with the fans at ringside.
Quick offense from the Culture Kings. Elijah going for the cover.
Elijah Dickson in there, and this is a competitor that has just shown so much over the last 18 months or so.
Yeah, last time we were here at the Caboose, who's actually was one of the no pun intended, breakout moments of his career. Very impressive showing last time we were here. We're at this venue, and he's just gotten better each time I've seen him.
And I think Kyle Pro has to recognize that too. He's not someone to take opponents lightly, whether we like his attitude on a given day or not.
Speed. Spinning kick.
Look at this athleticism, Kyle.
Just a 2, though, from Dan Fitzgerald.
Looks like some good double team offense, too.
Dickson doing the smart thing, getting Kyle Pro into his corner. Manages to sneak out.
And just as I was talking about the double team, they weren't really able to execute what they had.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a version of the Doomsday device, but it was not.
Devo Knight hits the deck on the floor hard, and Kyle Pro with that looked like a backbreaker of some type.
Has a backbreaker variation.
The Culture Kings are definitely in dire straits right now. It doesn't appear.
Kyle Pro taking out the legs. That's going to take a lot of that speed advantage away. And you can't be quick when you can't run.
Shay Diesel making that left wheel of Elijah Dickson completely useless. 300 pounds just right on the sternum too.
Clubbing forearm, keeping Dickson down. And a leg drop. Just 2.
Shay Diesel would have been better served to try to have a more effective pinning combination rather than just scraping the leg kind of half-assed like.
Elijah fighting back. Suplex from Diesel.
That fighting back was only momentarily. Power of Shay Diesel just continuing to be displayed.
Knight, they're making the save.
Oh, we got a double.
Yeah,
not a double team necessarily, but Kyle Pro's the illegal hit.
Dan Fitzgerald's distracted by Devo Knight, unfortunately.
And when you're a referee assigned to a tag team match, we know it's hard, but you gotta be able to have the right level of focus. And Dan Fitzgerald just took his eye off the ball there for too long. And of course, Dickson paying the price big for it.
Yeah, and the crowd here at the Caboose very, very much against Kyle Pro at this point. Just choking away in the corner with his boot.
Kyle Pro just sometimes when he turns on that intensity, he can be so dangerous in the ring.
Yeah, he can be incredibly dangerous. The only thing with Kyle Pro is his lack of focus at times, and has been his Achilles heel.
It seems like Kyle's mind is either fully invested into a match, or yeah, you're right, where he just completely loses that focus and goes the other direction. I don't know if there's a in-between middle ground.
Yeah, there's not a middle ground, and a lot of times it is when, in situations like this, when the crowd starts getting against him, helps when doesn't help when it's a competitor or as good as Elijah Dickson is.
He make the tag? Yes.
Makes the tag to Devo Knight. Another kick right to the face of Kyle Pro.
Momentum all of a sudden for the Culture Kings.
Sling blade take Kyle Pro down. Just a 2. Devo Knight can't believe that. He's looking at Dan Fitzgerald, but he doing the right thing, keeping on Kyle Pro.
Well, we've seen Kyle Pro's back up against the wall in numerous circumstances, and he always finds a way to fight back, so not surprised that it's going to take a little bit more from the Culture Kings to get the job done here, but when you're dealing with that sort of thing, too, from Shay Diesel, all the more
behind. Snapdragon! Barely moving after that.
Oh, and the goal of using that full Nelson to just collapse the opponent's neck like an accordion. Ooh, almost had victory there.
Yeah, it's such a stunning maneuver as well. Just takes everything out of you.
And of course, what we know about concussions as well, blows to the head, not helpful to your team's chances.
Slingshot into Shay Diesel, into a spine buster.
Academic here, legs hooked.
Here are your winners, the team of Kyle Pro and Shay Diesel.